revealed last week that the United States Chamber of Commerce, in addition to not disclosing their donors for their political attack ads, are actually receiving foreign sources of funding for those attack ads. What are your thoughts on this situation?
Well, I think it's outrageous. I think disclosure is absolutely necessary. I support the Disclose Act. I actually sponsored a bill that would require CEOs to come on at the end of every ad and disclose who paid for it, and so that they would be in front of the camera saying who they are, who they represent, and that they paid for the ad. Disclosure is what this is all about. And we can have disclosure, and if it weren't for Mitch McConnell in the Senate and the Republican senators, we might have it. But unfortunately, the Republicans don't want people to know who's behind the ads, and that's why you're seeing millions of dollars poured in, and nobody knows who's supporting them.
Do you think do you think that most people would agree with you on that? There was a recent survey out, I believe it was released yesterday, that showed that 84% of people who support, want to know who's behind these attack ads that are coming from groups with really innocuous sounding names: Americans for Job Security, right. Americans for Prosperity.
Yeah, I would have thought about 90%, so 80% is probably a little low. Yeah, I don't know why anyone wouldn't want to know who's in fact trying to influence, because they're trying to influence you to vote a certain way. You have an entity trying to influence your vote. You should absolutely know who the entity is. If the Supreme Court wants to say it's free speech, that's fine, but free speech in the open square. I should be able to see your face. I should be able to know who you are when you're engaging in that free speech. You shouldn't be able to hide behind a curtain, and that's exactly what they're doing.
Some are starting to call for investigations on the topic. I believe Senator Franken called for an IRS investigation. Surprisingly enough, Bob Gibbs, who the Republican nominee over in the 18th District, just the other day said that he would want to see the FEC investigate the Chamber of Commerce to make sure that their system, which they call it a system to segregate their funds, is actually true.
Well, we should absolutely investigate it. This could be criminal behavior. We should look into it. We should investigate it.